Yo, jumpa lagi bersama saya Iben Custombike. Apa kabar kalian semua? Semoga sehat-sehat saja dan tentunya banyak rezeki yang didapatkan. Di video kali ini momen dimana Mario Aji mendapatkan podium 2 di sirkuit Ricardo Tormo Valencia. Sebelum melanjutkan video ini, sebaiknya Anda klik tombol like, share, and subscribe. Terima kasih buat teman-teman semua yang sudah subscribe dan menonton video ini sampai akhir. Oke, di posisi pertama Pedro Acosta yang tentunya memimpin klasemen sementara di tahun 2020. Dan Daniel Holgado di posisi kedua dari Spanyol dulu juga. Dan tentunya David Seveldor posisi 3 dari Spanyol juga. 3 rider tadi dari Spanyol semua kayaknya. Di posisi keempat tentunya rider Indonesia menempati posisi keempat, yaitu Mario Aji, rider kebanggaan kita semua, rakyat Indonesia tentunya. Tadi mohon maaf, tadi Pedro Acosta adalah juara di tahun 2020. Dan di 2021 ini tentunya Pedro Acosta masuk ke kelas Moto3 MotoGP 2021. Dan di posisi kelima David Munoz dari Spanyol dengan nomor 64. Oke, kita langsung ke race-nya saja. Selamat menyaksikan.
And the second row is Aji, David Munoz, Izan Guevara. The third row, Daniel Munoz, Ivan Ortola, Scott Ogden. David Alonso is back on the fifth row. He lies second in the championship at the moment. The lights are on. They're off, and away we go. A good start from Acosta. Already got a good start, but Holgado is there on the 96 from second place. In fact, I think he's taken the lead on the run down to the first corner. He has. They're all got to get a little bit in line, more in line than they normally would on a Rookies Cup because of the damp patches. Super to see them all safely through there, and it is Holgado that has the advantage. They're into third place, but he won't be worried about that. 64 is Munoz. He has, and he did that also in more difficult circumstances. A Motorland Aragon, actually, he managed to close much bigger gaps than that, so he's certainly able to do so. He's obviously put the disappointment of qualifying behind him, and as Acosta takes the lead, Salvador goes inside Holgado, and he goes, oh my goodness gracious, 14-year-old Spaniard. He's crawling off the track, obviously more or less okay. That's sad to see him go down.
Yeah, running a top 6 position there, so that was too bad. He was good on the opening laps there, 4 abreast ahead into this damp, sketchy corner.
Well, yeah, we saw how close it got on the last lap there, on the way out. And was that Holgado on the green stuff as well?
And usual exceeding track limits rules apply 5 times out there, and you will be getting a penalty.
All right. So this quartet, yes, and they've now sort of 2 seconds really. They have almost 2 seconds. But somebody's broken away from that pack behind, and I wonder if they're going to bridge the gap as well. That'll be interesting to see. We're going to have a replay. Oh, that was David Munoz, a nasty fall.
I think he was just a little bit tight there and got on the white line, which do remain slippy.
Because even after the end of this race, there's still 75 points on. Oh, and down the 2 of the guys down. One of them is Alonso, 3 guys down, and Acosta's one of those, isn't he?
Acosta was leading the last.
Was it Holgado? Definitely.
No. It's Salvador.
It's Salvador way ahead, and that has turned things around because that is Acosta down, but so has Alonso gone down. Hopefully they're all right, but it's now so it just shows. And there is Holgado. He's got going again. Acosta and Alonso haven't got going again. Holgado has, and well, it just goes.
Well, there's obviously a damp. That's where Munoz went down on the previous lap. Pedro Costa's okay there.
He's
up and
okay,
about,
but
which is a good
Alonso's
thing.
bike's more badly damaged, I think. I can see the seat smash, but Acosta trying to get going. He's obviously okay. That's quite badly damaged.
There's things hanging off that bike.
Yeah, complete turnaround then. So it's Salvador from Otola, Aji can't really see it from his pit signal. But if he takes a look over his shoulder, he'll see that instead of having a pack chasing him, there's the others are a long way back. In fact, it's 3 seconds back they are now. So, catch your breath for a moment. It's David Salvador that leads, and then we have Mario Aji on the number 34 machine. There's a cup leader walking away. Mario Aji is in second place after his great qualifying, obviously, and we'll see a replay.
Comes through the right and the left. This long hanging left-hander here, and I think there's just was it Costa that?
I think it was Salvador. It was David Alonso that went first on the number 80.
Yeah, just early on. Yeah, very early on. That was a lot earlier than the Munoz crash the lap before.
And there comes Acosta. He's on his way back on the scooter. So total disaster for the guys first and second in the cup. But very much gone into the hands of David Salvador, and he's had his share of bad luck this year already as David Salvador. He's I say, he just wasn't happy with the
Oh, yeah, just got his braking all wrong there. Just another rider pulled over in front of him and it got hard on the brake stop you there, so he did well to miss any riders in front. Yeah, and the track limit warnings. It's so easy to do that at turn 1 this screen.
I mean, I've got another faller, my goodness, that's the 24, that's Iben Ortola.
Oh, what a shame, because he was just doing so well in the
championship. And he was up into third in the championship.
Yeah.
Neil, yeah, he had that win at Motorland Aragon. You know, he's in fact the last 4 races were 3-3-1-3 after a second and the final race at the Redbull ring. So, and there we go. That's
turn 1. Yeah, that is the classic corner, and so easy for that to happen. You tip in there, you're confident, and then of course just get it.
Tom, the 15-year-old German. He's had a disastrous season, really. He's full of, crashes, and his best finish has been a 17th, 18th, and 21st. So that is absolutely superb to see him way up there, battling 4th and 5th with Scott Ogden, in fact. So, excellent stuff. And that is the battle for second place between Mario Aji on 34 and Marcus Uriarte, the Spaniard, on 89. And they have and there's a confirmation if you're interested in the cup standings at the moment, that...
and incredibly, Pedro Costa still leading, and Alonso 53 points behind in second.
Because second and third are out of the race. But anyway, okay, that's 34 is Mario Aji and Marcus Uriarte on the 89, and they are being chased by Scott Ogden and Philippe Ton, 19 and 6. Superb, disaster for some of these guys. Obviously, we're very, very sad about that, but great to see it give these chaps an opportunity to really start. And we don't often see Philippe Ton featured on the TV screen, but he's having a superb battle here at the moment, 5th, chasing the 4th place Scott Ogden. And I wonder if Scott is going quick enough to close down his position. You can see the dry lines, these guys battling things out. And great to see Scott Ogden, the Brit, up there in 4th. He had a good ride here last weekend in the Junior World Championship, and a couple of seconds off winning races at times. So and there's exceeding track limits, for Mario Aji there. Well, it was Marcus Uriarte was warned that Aji exceeding track limits as well, and Scott did put his fastest lap of the race in on that previous lap, and he wasn't. Oh, and now down goes number 19. That is Scott Ogden. Total disaster. Just saying great things about him, and he's furious with himself, of course. But great to see. Oh, and this battle is raging, isn't it, for second and third place? And it's still, I thought that actually Marcus Uriarte got away from Mario Aji, but the Indonesian has got back on terms with him. He said he's really enjoyed this weekend. He said he had a really good long lap penalty for Guevara, and he's down in 8th place, so he's in this pack here, and he's going to have the long lap penalty. But Mario Aji said he had a good time last weekend at the Spanish Championship round here, and he said he could carry, and there's a couple of guys exceeding track limits, including number 7, Daniel Munoz there. But the Guevara is on 33, who you can expect to see take a long lap penalty. And that's 89. That's Marcus Guevara's done his long lap penalty. But in fact, Aji's now got a long lap penalty. The man in second place, Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh wow. Well, there's still 4 laps of twists and turns to go, right. Okay, so Aji, the man in second place, has got a long lap penalty. Mario Aji, so is Philippe Ton in third place, but they are both far enough ahead of Billy Van Aert, Zonta van der Gerberg, Baswari, Guevara, Bartelli, Detweiler. They're all far enough ahead, but Ton has what's happened to Ton? He's now disappeared off the timing screens.
Well, he would possibly do his long lap penalty, is he?
But no, but he's gone right back to fourth. No, he's gone far too far. Something's happened to Philippe Ton. He's dropped right off the timing screens as we watch the number 34 Mario Aji, who is in second place, and now Billy Van Aert has been promoted to third, but it's a whole pack of them with Baswari, Van der Gerberg, Bertelli and co. This is now the battle for the final podium positions, and poor old Philippe Ton has disappeared. We didn't see the going of him. And again, the old commentator's curse. We're just saying what a fabulous job he's doing.
Just not the season we expected, but really nice to see him in the podium position.
Right, my goodness gracious me. 12 laps down, and the number 38 of David Salvador has the advantage. There's the number 34. And let's just say Luca Lunetta, 58, a long lap penalty. The 34 of Mario Aji. And here is that battle for the last of the podium position. And at the moment, Billy Van Aert now has got away from that chasing pack.
I'm not sure Aji has done his long lap penalty.
No. And there's somebody else who's that on the number 7. That's Daniel Munoz going way, way wide. If you're going to run wide and get penalised for it, you might as well make full use of it. In second place, and the only question, as Neil said, is has he done his long lap penalty? He can afford to do it because, you know, he's 13 seconds in front of Billy Van Aert.
Yeah, the long lap penalty normally equates to about 3 seconds you'd lose.
That's
but
right.
I've just been watching his lap times, and it looks like I've stayed in the 45, so...
Yeah, and we saw where the long lap penalty is, and it's not an onerous one here. It's actually quite a short long lap, so it wouldn't be any very short long lap. Yeah, it wouldn't be any problem for him. Now, of course, if he still has to do his board, he will be getting another warning. And there was actually somebody leaning over the pit wall waving him to slow down. So if that's his mechanic helper, he's not showing him the long lap board anyway. Well, that's still a mystery for us. We don't know whether he's served it or not. Okay, so Billy Van Aert in third place. Van der Gerberg it is, who is in fourth. And fastest lap to Alex Eskrig, who is sixth at the moment. And Alex Eskrig, yeah, the number second. And 34, so Mario Aji, there's the answer. Neil, he hadn't taken the lap penalty, he now has, but he's come out, of course, still well in front of that chasing pack. So with 2 laps to go,
Yeah, and David Salvador under warning, but still for him, 8 seconds is the lead he had on the last lap. It'd be more now with Aji doing his long lap, so
yeah,
he does need to be careful, but he's just been incredible walking on water, literally, because...
Mate, keep off the green stuff.
Well, if he did that on this lap, it would be, it'd be dropping position, wouldn't it? Which would be even worse.
That's right. But if it goes like this, he can do everything but win the championship, because there's 75 points on offer once this race is over. Right, and there is the last lap from Billy Van Aert, but only just. He's under great pressure now from the guys chasing him, including Zonta van der Gerberg on the 84, who is right on his tail. 38, David Salvador, Mario Aji. And there he comes, down the start and finish straight here at Valencia for the last time. Great win, a perfect race from David Salvador. Absolutely superb. He's a lovely guy, and it's so great to see him take his first win of the season. He won 1 race last year, and fantastic to have the 16-year-old Indonesian Mario Aji take a very well-deserved second place, and the battle's on for third, but it's surely going to be Billy Van Aert. Yes, it's Billy Van Aert who takes the third place just ahead of the Dutchman Zonta van der Gerberg. Alex Eskrig, the 28 machine of Matteo Bertelli, the Italian.
It is at the front there, and Mario Aji, he's in his second year in the Cup, and 10 so far this year. He's had a really good run of point scorers finishes, 13, 19, 14, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, and now got that superb second place for the number 34.
I think tomorrow forecast is good. I think we'll have a completely different race. I think it'll be much closer. We're not going to have the little hazards that we had today, so I think.
Wow, what a race, Billy. Congratulations. Tell us about it.
Yeah, thank you. It was a sketchy race because it was wet and dry and we're on slicks, but at the beginning I was struggling a bit with just to get the feel for it. But towards like mid-race I started to feel good and felt like I was faster than the guys ahead and just tried. And when I seen P3, because heaps crashed in front, just gave me heaps of motivation to keep going, and yeah, I'm really happy.
Great job, well done.
Thank you.
Can go on to great things, and here he is.
Yeah, very talented Aussie, come from the Asia Talent Cup, and he's grown a lot, he's stretched a lot, and I think that's made things tough. He rides a different kind of bike in the Junior World Championship, so he's found the transition tricky, but there's no question about his talent. Still a very young rider with a big future.
Yeah, superb, and a super family there, obviously very much committed to their racing. And I'm sure that Dominica will soon have another interview. Here we are, Mario Aji.
Mario, well done, great job. Tell us about the race.
I'm very happy. Thank you for. It was a tough race because the condition was tricky. Some part is wet, some part is dry, and many times nearly clash, and also many riders crashes. Even I make a podium also with the track limit in the last 2 laps, but I'm very happy my first podium, second place. Thank you to Redbull Cup team and my family for full support of me. Thank you.
Good to see you on the podium. Thank you.
And that really will, as he said, he came in with a boost to his confidence, and that will be a fantastic boost too, won't it, going into the last 3 races? Certainly moving the weight around there on the motorcycle, isn't he? As he gets
great
the
use
bit out
of
of
body
it.
position, and no shortage of skills there. Very confident, great interview, very.
David, incredible race. How was it? Tell us everything.
Yes, I am very happy for this race because the condition in the track is very difficult, and my pace in this condition is very good. Yesterday the setting in the bike is good, and the feeling, I am very happy, and this victory is amazing for me. Thank you to all the people support for me, and my friends, my family, all the people in the Red Bull Rookies Cup team, the Clinica Mobile, because the last week I have the big crash in the last corner here, but today it's amazing and enjoy this race, and thank you to all support for me. And this race dedicated to Bravo's team because I am very important for me and for my family. Thank you.
Fantastic job.
Yeah, and I know that he's hoping to clinch a deal for great things for next year. We'll just see how that unfolds for him, but obviously a very talented young man. Yeah, absolutely perfect victory there. And again, he's going to carry that confidence into the race tomorrow.
Very much so, very happy with his bike and did a great job. I mean, he obviously seen the gap on his pit board, but he just kept his head down. He's very consistent, and apart from exceeding track limits a couple of times, pretty faultless race. So yeah, nice to be on top of the podium. He's only podium this year so far, but he's got 3 more chances.
Yeah, he has, and he let me see, he finished 3rd and here's the confirmation of the championship positions, which they were showing us live, and you can see the movers there. The big mover, of course, David Salvador, and none of those first 3 guys, Acosta, Alonso or Tola, scored, nor did Daniel Munoz, I think, and El Holgado, David Munoz, Zonta van der Koerberg, obviously he jumped up, as did Billy Van Aert. So they've done themselves a pair of good. Mario Aji leapt 5 places in the points score there. Superb stuff. So it's all to play for. I can't wait to find out. I'm so distraught for Philippe Tonny. He has had a pretty miserable season so far, and it would have been so wonderful to see him on the podium as well. And Scott Ogden, there he drops a point, having missed out on the chance again of scoring great things in that race. But at least they all appear to be unhurt, and we'll get another chance tomorrow, Neil.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, Scott the Brit having a great one, and he'll take confidence. But
changes the game, and there we have the 3rd place man, Billy Van Aert, taking up his place on the podium, and then Mario Aji, his first time on a Rookies Cup podium. Of course, Billy has been there before last year, and David Salvador still limping a little bit, I think, from his very nasty high side crash in the last corner last weekend. And he takes up the top step of the podium. And the awards for third and second are being given out by Alberto Salido. He's one of the mechanics in charge of spares for the Rookies Cup. These guys who work so hard, doing such a fantastic job of keeping the KTM RC 250Rs going, and they really do a superb job. And the first place trophy is given out by the Rookies Cup suspension engineer, Aitor Lafoz, another guy who works very, very hard, just making these motorcycles work the way these guys do, to give it their very best. And a kiss for the trophy. And that it's Jack Miller there. Obviously thrilled to see Billy Van Aert on the podium. So the strains of the Spanish national anthem fade away there, and the sunlight is fading away here in Valencia. But there'll be plenty of sunlight, we hope, tomorrow for the second race of the Redbull MotoGP Rookies Cup here. And we can watch that tomorrow at 15:30 with the show starting 10 minutes earlier, of course, at Central European time. But until then, it's goodbye from Neil Mackenzie and myself, Peter Clifford.
Yuk, akhirnya sampai di penghujung video. Terima kasih buat teman-teman yang sudah subscribe dan menonton sampai akhir. Saya ucapkan banyak-banyak terima kasih, dan jangan lupa untuk klik tombol loncengnya untuk mendapatkan notifikasi terbaru dari saya dan tentunya di video-video update berikutnya. Dan sampai jumpa lagi di video terbaru lainnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.